Hello, hope you guys are doing well. So today we are going to solve a LeetCode problem of the day. So its number is 3300 and it's an easy problem. So it won't take much effort. Yesterday it was a hard problem and let's begin with this. Minimum element after replacement with digit sum. Let's read this. You are given an integer array nums. We are given with an array that is of integer nums. Integer array, you replace each element in nums with sum of its digits. Let's say if it is 10, what is the sum of its digit? It's 1. So I replace it with 1. When it comes to 12, replace it with the sum of its digit. It's 3. So I replace it with 3. What about 13? It's 4. And what about 14? It's 5. Once this is done, we are supposed to return the minimum element in nums after all the replacement. Like after all the replacement, what is the minimum element that's in here? It's 1, so I return 1. Same goes for 1 2 9 999 19 and 199. So 999 results into 27, 19 results into 10, and what about 199? It's 19, so I return 10. And my nums total length is greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 100. So time complexity wouldn't be like a hamper for us. Now num size greater than or equal to 1, less than or equal to 10 is 4. Let's see. So my problem is 3300. It's 3300. And what it says, minimum elements after replacement with digits. Minimum element after replacement with digits. With digit sum. So let's take one test case and then we'll begin it with its implementation and algorithm. So 10, 1 plus 0, 1, it's 3, it's 4, and it's 5. What I'll return 1. So let's see over the algorithm. So I'll create a function in which I'll give my integer number and integer number, and it's out. This will be my input. What will be my output? Output will be sum of its digit. So it's way simpler. Like it's one of the first program that beginners solve. So let's create a function, public int getSum. So how can I find out sum of the digit of a number? Int number. This is my number. So create a variable where I'll give my sum equal to 0. Initially my sum is 0. Now keep on adding this sum till num is not equal to 0. That means still I have num, keep on adding. Now let's say if I have 732, I'll first find the mode and add it to what? My answer. Once it is done, I'll divide it by 10. Since it is in an integer division, so there will be no decimal, so it will result into 73. Again, I'll find out mode and add it to answer. It will become 5. Again, I'll do divide by 10. So again, it becomes 7. I'll do mode and add it to 7. 7, 3, 10, 12. Right? So again, I'll divide it by 10. Once I divide 7 by 12, my number will become 0. No more digit is left, so my sum is what? 12. So this is how. So sum sum, what I'll add to sum equal to sum plus num mod 10, right? This statement can also be written using shorthand expression. That thing I'll tell you while doing the code. And once it is done, I'll divide my num by what? Num divided by 12. Num divided by 12 equal to means what? Num equal to num divided by 10. Just close the loop and finally return the sum. Return sum. So this function does what? It takes an input number and return the sum of its digit. Once it is done, I'll do what? I'll just, let's say my array is int arr. I'll iterate over my array for int I arr. And now I create an answer. Initially it will be the maximum value, int max. Now answer equal to what? Answer equal to mat.min answer comma what? Answer comma what? Just get this sum. Call this function getSum. So we have written it here. Get sum of I. And once it is done, I'll return my answer. So I think this is clear. So what is my time complexity? Get some will be what? Since my number is less than or equal to 10 is to the 4, that means 9999, and plus 1 will be what? 10 is to the 4, right? 9999, and once I add it to what? 0 0 0 0, and so it will be somewhat equal to this 1 1 0 0 0. So how many times my loop can at most go? 1 2 3 4 5 5. This is basically log of num I, max of num I, and this is num side, so big of n, length of the array. So finally my time complexity will be what? Big of length of array. So let's begin with its implementation. So first create a function. Create a function that tells me the sum of its digit. That tells me the sum of the digit. Public int get sum of digit of a number, int num. Now keep on doing this. First initialize a variable sum equal to what? 0, while what? Num is not equal to 0 till we have any number of digit, till we have digit in my number. Keep on doing this. Now sum equal to what? Sum equal to num mod 10, and then num divide equal to 10. Finally return your what? Sum. So this is how my function that gives me the sum of the digit of a number. Now initialize your answer with what? Integer dot max value. Max value. Now for int I nums. Now answer will be what? Math dot min answer comma get sum, and pass your I out here. Once it is done, I'll return what? Return answer. Now let's submit this. I think it's clear. Iterate over your whole array. For each of the number, call this function. It will return me the sum of its digit and minimize your answer, and finally return your answer. So this is how my getSum looks like. Time complexity we have already discussed. Let's submit the solution. Yeah, it got submitted. Thank you very much. And if you guys have any doubt, feel free to ask in the comment section. Thank you. Bye bye.